So the key thing here, the first thing that you can mess up on is we look at the contour of the ankle joint. So if you start straight here, you're probably going to get a wrinkle, okay, if we go across. And I kind of naturally get it to not wrinkle now, so I'll have to try to do it. So if you see here, if we just come around here, and you can see that you're probably going to get some kind of wrinkle here if we go straight across. Okay, so what you want to do is you just want to do it. Okay, I bet you wish you shaved your legs today, Pete. So if you start down at a slight angle and you can get the contour. Now, the big thing here and the biggest tip I have for you is that this tape will actually bend a little bit. Okay, so as you come across, don't be afraid to angle the tape to fit the contour of the bone. And everyone's got different kind of structures, shapes there. Okay, I was going to say structures, but I don't know if that's the right term. Okay, so you can see here, if I go across here, I'll get that flap. Whereas if I just angle the tape there, it takes it away and it just makes it look a little bit neater. Okay, you can finish there, or I can cause pain a little bit of pain, and I can cover that a little bit if I want. Okay, I can do it that way. Okay, and I'll do a few different ones here. You know, but usually if I'm doing it real quick, I'll start there. Okay, I'll do 2 there, and then usually that's kind of my anchor there. Okay. You obviously just want to give a bit of room here. Some people like it a little bit higher. I'll usually start about there, but that little angle and that little tweak of the tape, it makes a big difference with the creases. Okay, then I'll start here more medial, and then I'm not going to put too much pressure. The big thing obviously is you just want to watch that cue ball, because that cue ball wants to move when you're running. Okay, so we don't want to be putting the tape over that, or will aggravate the athlete. Then I might put a little bit of pressure here. Okay, a little bit of pressure, and then that's all I'm going to do there. Okay, so that's my first stirrup. Then I'll go medial. So that I might cover that half. Okay, and then I'm just going to come through here, and again, don't be afraid. You can. Okay, and then that's all I'm going to do there. Okay, next one, I'm going to go inside that again. Okay, I'm going to angle it there, and then it's coming around the back of the actual malleolus. Okay, so you can do that. Then I'm going to start here for my heel lock. Okay, so we've got 3 there. You can see it's okay, not too bad at, even under pressure with a camera. Then I'm going to start here, okay, for my heel lock. So I'm going to start at the top of the tape again. I'm going to come round the Achilles, and this is where now your actual angle is going to be pretty important to bend that tape. Okay, and I'm struggling to do it slow here. So I'll have to almost do it fast to get the alignment. I'm not used to doing it slow. Okay, so you can see here I've got a little bit of a crease, but I think I've come up a little bit too high anyway. Okay, so I'm going to go a little bit lower with that. Okay, so by the time then I get the hair, that's a much better heel lock. Okay, so you can see I just went up a little bit high there. Okay, if I did go a little bit high, just go back again and come down again, and you can see the tape is just coming across here. Okay, and it's naturally going to flow. Okay, and then we'll get into here, and you finish kind of where you started from. Okay, so as I said, I'm struggling a little bit to do this slow, but I'm going to try my best there again to help you. Okay, so we're going to start here this time. You're going to come behind, so you can see the malleolus is here. Okay, we're going to come through, and then we're just going to wrap it through. Okay, and then as he gets the hair, that's then the time where I might just want to hold it there. Okay, some athletes, they don't like pressure here, so they may say go light, then you'll hold it here, and then you can start to apply your pressure as it comes round. Okay, so some athletes, they may be happy with that. Okay, I'm not too happy with that neatness. Okay, in all honesty, I think this motor control is off a little bit, and they might just say, okay, that's fine there. Okay, some athletes then they may want what's called a full boot. So you're going to start here again. You want to be very careful going over that deltoid. Okay, so again, there's no pressure. I'm just literally putting tape there for the sake of it. Okay, and then I'll finish here. I'll put one here. Okay, and then all I'm going to do is close that off. Okay, and then that will be pretty much my ankle strapping for this athlete. Okay, if they want to overwrap, then we can do that. Then usually what I like to do is I like to come in here, and I just like to squeeze it to get all the glue to kind of sit into the contours. Okay, so it doesn't look too bad. If you pop up, okay, a little bit loose there maybe. and then I'll put overwrap on him here. Okay, so I'll usually start here. You can start up, it's completely up to you. This is just the way my mentors taught me. I'm just going to follow the ankle wrap up. Okay, I'm going to do 2 heel locks here. Okay. Okay, and again, I'm not too bothered if there's a little bit sticking out. Some physios maybe. Okay, but again, you can catch it on the way up. Okay, and then I'll usually just finish them here. Now that's only if they want overwrap. Some athletes will just want the brown tape. Okay, and I'll just close it off there with the brown, and he's good to go. So even if you make a balls of it with the brown, with stuff like that, don't worry about it if they're having overwrap. Okay, so we're just going to do a full one now just to show you. Okay, now in kind of real time. So just keep your foot dorsiflex, Pete. So that'll just keep the tension on it. It'll stop us messing things a little bit. And he's got almost like a pocket of fluid here, which is quite interesting from your ankle. Pete, were you playing football last night? You know, the fluid there. Okay, so we're just going to go through that. Again, even if you do get a few creases, it's okay, because if you're doing a full boot, this is what my mentor used to say, is you can always kind of cover it up once the outer layers are a little bit more neater. Okay, we're just going to go here, going to heel lock. Okay, and just make sure I miss the cuboid. Finish over here. Okay, I'm just going to heel lock. Okay, just get to make sure that's not creasing. So you can see there's a little bit of loose tape here now, but you'll catch that with that heel lock nicely. So now we've kind of reinforced that nicely. Okay, I'm just going to start here. We're going to go over to there, and then I'll finish it with that one there. Again, I'm left-handed, so how I tear the tape might be slightly different to how you do it. And this is just the way that I figured it out. Okay, and then that's it. So if you pop this one up again, Pete, now that's just your standard ankle tape. The last one, again, a few creases, I'm not doing myself justice. The last want to put in is a figure of 6. Okay, so that's where you want a real reinforcement of the lateral ankle, so you don't want it to go that way. So what you'll do is you'll start here. Okay, you'll come across the medial joint line, or sorry, the medial foot, and then you torque from here. Okay, so we want that calcaneus to stop going that way. So that's where I'll put my pressure. So I only really apply my pressure here. So I just follow the contour of the foot, then I apply my pressure here, and then usually what I'll do is I'll just bang it in like that. So that'll be your figure of 6. That's going to stop the ankle from inverting. Okay, so again, there's not much happening here, and again, notice I'm really torquing or twisting the tape here to hit the contour, so I don't get too much of a crease. Okay, now I just like to fill it in like that. Okay, so you can see that figure of 6 is going to stop that ankle. That's not moving too much now. Okay, so I'll just do one more for you. Okay, some athletes, they like a figure of 6 on both sides. Okay, so what I will do usually with that, just the way my hands are, is I'll actually start here with that one. Okay, so again, you just need to end up here. So because I'm left-handed, that kind of suits me better, and then I'll torque the tape here. Okay, and then you're obviously just finishing on the inside. Okay, but as I said, most of them, you might, if you're stopping a lateral ankle, you might just do the figure of 6. Okay, so start where you're going to finish, twist your tape round. Okay, so that it kind of comes towards the contours. Keep it long, and again, even if you look like you're going to get a crease here, you can just keep that that tape torqued ever so slightly to get rid of that crease. Okay, and then you do that. Okay, so that's your figure of 6, and then just one more ankle lock. So we're going to start here. Okay, we're going to, instead of coming around the front of the foot, we're going to go around the back of the foot. That looks like went a little bit too high there. Okay, so I thought I was doing a figure of 6, I think. So I'm going to go behind. Okay, Then we're going to go here. Okay, if that figure 6 tape's there, I might want to just pop that there so it doesn't nip. And then we're going to come around the, and we're just going to finish here for the heel lock. Okay, so the heel lock, I would say, the most important thing. The figure 6 definitely reinforces that ankle. But as I said, if you get the heel lock right, it's pretty important. So you can see here now with this white tape, it's actually probably better to show you with the white on. The tape, you can see it a little bit better. So it's skin color tape, so you can see that heel lock. It's pretty good there in terms of there's no creases or anything like that. So hopefully that won't irritate the athlete too much. And then I'll just usually do that and get everything kind of get the glue kind of sitting into the different angles. And that's pretty much how I tape ankles. As I said, it's nothing special. That's how I was shown, and it does the trick. It's nothing to get obsessed about. If you've done your job well with your clinical skills, tick the box to give the athlete that last little bit of confidence.